Are you happy? It's a simple question, but not always easy to answer. We get so caught up in the daily grind that we forget to check in with ourselves. We focus on to-do lists, deadlines, and obligations. But what about our own happiness? Take a moment to truly reflect. Are you content with your life? Do you feel a sense of joy and fulfillment? Or are you simply going through the motions? If you're not genuinely happy, it's time to make a change. Happiness isn't something that just happens. It's a choice. And it's a choice you can make today. The first step is to acknowledge your current state of happiness. For this step, it's important to be brutally honest. Lying to yourself here is a surefire recipe for continued discontent. Once you've done that, you can start exploring ways to bring more joy into your life. Think back to a time when you were truly happy. What were you doing? Who were you with? What made that moment so special? Our happiest memories can provide valuable clues about what brings us joy. By revisiting these moments, we can start to identify patterns and themes. Maybe you were surrounded by loved ones, engaged in a favorite hobby, or simply enjoying a beautiful day. Whatever it was, that memory holds a key to your happiness. Write down everything you can remember about that happy time. What senses were engaged? What emotions were you feeling? The more details you can recall, the better. Now let's dig deeper into those happy memories. What specifically made you feel so good? So was it the activity itself, the company you were with, or something else entirely? Perhaps it was the feeling of accomplishment after completing a challenging task. Or maybe it was the simple pleasure of spending time in nature. Sometimes our happiness stems from external factors, like a fun event or a positive interaction. Other times it comes from within, like a sense of purpose or inner peace. By identifying the specific elements that contributed to your happiness, you can start to create more of those moments in your life. We all have unique triggers that spark joy in our lives. It could be a particular song, a favorite food, or a simple act of kindness. Pay attention to the small things that make you smile throughout the day. What activities energize you? What people leave you feeling uplifted? These are your happiness triggers, and they're worth paying attention to. Once you know what they are, you can consciously incorporate them into your daily routine. Keep a running list of your happiness triggers. You can add to it as you discover new things that bring you joy. All right, now that you've identified your happiness triggers, it's time to put them into action. Create a plan for how you can bring more of these elements into your life. If spending time with loved ones makes you happy, schedule regular outings and gatherings. If a certain hobby brings you joy, carve out time for it in your week. Remember, happiness isn't a passive experience. It requires effort and intention. By actively pursuing the things that bring you joy, you can create a life filled with more happiness and fulfillment. Start small and be patient with yourself. It takes time to build new habits and make lasting changes. The pursuit of happiness is a lifelong journey. It's not about achieving a state of constant bliss, but rather about making choices that lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. There will be ups and downs along the way, but by staying committed to your happiness, you can weather any storm. Remember that happiness is a choice, and it's a choice you can make every single day. By actively pursuing the things that bring you joy, you can create a life that is rich, meaningful, and truly happy. That's all for now.